Shalom, shalom. Brother Yasir, keepers of sheep, back with another lesson. Lord will, this video is edifying. I'd like to first start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, shalom to the hopeful elect. All right. Today's lesson will be titled, When the Spirit Lose the Flesh. All right. And it's just inspired by, really, the times we in and the times to look forward to with, winning in the spirit and losing in the flesh, because, it's going to be a lot of battles that, we're going to have to lose in the flesh, examples being, going without, you might have to go without toothpaste, food, water, tissue, gas, lights, carnal things that the flesh rely on, things of that nature. But that's why it's titled Win the Spirit and Lose the Flesh, because it's gonna be things, and not even carnal things such as arguments, disagreements, debates, things of that nature, just misunderstandings, because a lot of times we get in the spirit of proving ourselves and justifying ourselves and justifying our actions and our thoughts, and things of that nature. But in the time to come, we not gonna. It won't matter what what we say is how it's gonna be the Lord's will. It won't matter what we say or think. All right. Brothers may have to suffer. Brothers gonna have to put off those. That's why Scripture say put off that old man. You got to put off. You got to be a new creature. You got to put off those. What the Scripture say, roughly paraphrasing, put off the things that are most heavy unto you. Let's see if I can find that real quick. So like here. Second Ezra 14 and 15, it reads, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. So, in these times, you're not going to be able to think about, you might run into a brother, you and a brother fell out, or you might run into a sister, or your parent, or your uncle, cousin, whoever, and y'all, may have been on bad terms before. You're going to have to put aside them feelings, man. You got to put aside them thoughts. You're going to put aside that carnal nature, that fleshly nature, man. Right? You may have to lose in the flesh to win in the spirit, man. We gotta focus on winning the spiritual battles. All right. Let's see. I want to read that again. This second Ezra 14 and 13, I'm going to start at 13. It reads, now therefore set thine house in order and reprove thy people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now that weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than these, which thou hast seen happen, shall be done hereafter. God, I stop it right there, man. So in the times to come, these petty things we go through on a daily, they won't matter, man. That there will be greater evils to worry about. And that's why scripture say, take not thought of tomorrow, because tomorrow got his own troubles, man. Not boast not thyself of tomorrow, because you never know what tomorrow may bring, man. Roughly paraphrasing on those precepts, but like I said, like the scripture say, let me read it again, 2 Corinthians 14:15. Set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and hasty to flee from these times. 16. For yet greater evils than these which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. So the times we in now, the petty things we go through now on a daily, won't compare to the evils that's yet to come, man. All right. And again, title, going back to the title, win the spirit, lose the flesh. All right, you gotta lose the flesh, in order to, win the spirit. Seek not to save your own life. All right, let's get Matthew. Let's get that. Seek not to save your own life. I think that's this Matthew. 16:25, and it reads, For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it, man. So, in the times to come, you may have to be obedient to death. You may have to, and it's the thing. It's not about us saving our lives. It's not about us defending ourselves and being this carnal man. We know we can't win in the flesh. All right, our weapons of warfare, roughly paraphrasing, are not carnal, but spiritual. All right, we fight against spiritual principalities in high places, man. Being these demons, man. All right, these elites. All right, these are so-called white people, Esau, Edom. All right, yet much more evils. All right. Next precept, Matthew, just bouncing around, Matthew 10:19, and it reads, But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. So the Lord telling us, the Lord letting us know, man, in the times to come, man, don't prepare this long speech. Don't prepare, I'm going to cut them with this, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say, how is I going to do this, and we're going to do this, and we going you know how Jake can get, man. So you want to be spiritual, man. You want to, not think about these things like the Lord said, man. He going to give us what to say, He going to tell us what to do, So we walk by faith and not by sight, man. All right. Ephesians 6:12. Next precept. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And we know that the world is given to the hands of the wicked, and we know who the wicked is. So, that's just pointing the finger at who. We know that Esau, Edom, man. But and at the same time, like it says, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. So, even though it's on, in the flesh, it's Esau, Edom, so-called white man, being that devil, being that, that wicked. But we know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua on the left hand, man, these are higher spiritual principalities and powers that we go against, because that's why I say we wrestle not against flesh and blood, that's Esau's fight, the flesh and blood, but us, because we supposed to be in the spirit always. So, we fight in the spirit. We war in the spirit. All right. What precept is that? So I get back with me. So so next precept, Matthew 27:32. I think that's what I want. Oh no, I want the account, Salakia. God, I want the account when Yahweh Shai when he was crucified. All right, let's try to grab that. And yeah, that's Matthew 27. It will start at 30. It started at 32. We can start there. And it reads Matthew 27:32. And as they came out, they found a man of Cyrene, Simon by name. Him they compelled to bear his cross. And when they were come unto a place called Golgotha, that is to say, a place of a skull, they gave him vinegar to drink mingled with gall. And when he had tasted thereof, he would not drink. And they crucified him and parted his garments, casting lots, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the prophet. They parted my garments among them, and upon my vesture did they cast lots. And sitting down, they watched him there, and set up over his head accusations written, "This is Yahweh Shai, the King of the Jews." So, and in this time, man, Yahweh Shai, he he didn't get carnal, man. He knew the fight wasn't with them. He knew the fight wasn't with the flesh and blood, man. Because we know the Lord being, having that, that power through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. He, he could have cut himself down, man. He could have came down himself. He could have saved, he could have saved himself, man. But I said, sometimes you gotta lose in the flesh. Going back to the title of the hand, we in the spirit lose the flesh. All right. Yeah, I wish I had to suffer, man. He had to suffer wrongfully at that. Let's get that. Let's get that. First Peter 2. Yeah, let's get First Peter 2. 2:19. It reads, this is 1 Peter 2:19. For this is thankworthy, if a man conscious toward God endure grief, suffering wrongfully. For what glory is it, if when ye be buffeted for your faults, ye shall take it patiently. But if when ye do well and suffer for it, ye take it patiently, this is acceptable with God, man. So it's one thing to know, to accept something you done did, but it's another thing to suffer for not doing anything, but telling the truth. All right, and a lot of times in this world, we suffer, for telling the truth, on a carnal level, and a lot of times on a spiritual level, So, because it's vexing when your people don't understand, that they going off. It's vexing when you want someone to get this truth and understand it so bad. It's vexing, when you watching your people go off day to day, All right, and then on a carnal level, you may have to deal with people still smoking and drinking around you, or eating unclean around you, or just doing unclean acts around you, man. It's vexing. All right. These are the things we have to suffer, man, day to day. All right. Uh, let's see. But let's grab this one more precept. This is Matthew 10:28, and it reads, "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy the body, soul, but to destroy both soul and body in hell." So, it's okay to lose in the flesh, all right? Don't fear that, like the church say. It says, "And fear not them which kill the body." Don't fear who kill the flesh, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell, which is Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. So you wanna fear the Lord, man, and to seek the wind in the spirit, because the Lord can destroy both soul and body, and in that hell, there being that nuclear destruction, coming by World War III. So Lord willing, this video was edifying, man. Until next time, I'd like to close out giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Shalom. Shalom to the hopeful elect.